Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to do a car vlog since I barely do those. So I won't be looking at you guys because I don't have anything to hold my camera. So I'm holding it. I look at you guys at the stoplights, okay? So I'm coming to you because I am already on my way back to Ulta. And guess what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. I am going to return the Becca foundation. Now, let me tell you why. I don't want to use it anymore because if you don't know, Ulta has this thing where a certain percentage of it has to not be used to return it. And that foundation was $42. So it's an expensive foundation. I'm not being paid to do this review. I bought this with my own money. Actually, like I said, a gift card from my sister and brother. And I just feel like, no. The L'Oreal Infallible $13 foundation wore better than this. I don't know why. I find it to be very thin. I don't know if it says full coverage. I have to look at it. But even if it is, I couldn't, even building it up, cover my freckles, cover my face. I would go in the bathroom at 1, 2 o'clock and look at my face and not be satisfied. You know, I wouldn't be like, oh, she did that. You know, just not satisfied with it. I tried for the first 2 days, doing my regular foundation routine with the powders and the setting and all of that, and still, especially my T-zone in my nose, it was like it was gone. It was like I didn't even have no foundation on in that area. I don't know. And then I tried another way of doing it, without doing so much setting and just going ahead and putting it on and just setting it with a powder, because I'm always going to set. I don't care if something says matte or not. These foundations say matte, I don't care. You still need to set them if you're super oily, okay? That's how my life goes. So I tried several ways and the foundation does not wear good on me. And for $42, I just felt like I want to go try something else. So I'm going to go exchange it for either Tarte foundation. I do have Tarte's powder foundation and I love it. So I'm really hoping they have the Tarte in my shade. If not, I may try a Smashbox. I don't own any Smashbox. Trying to think of foundations that I don't have. The girl said that she didn't like the Calvin Klein foundation for women of color, so I'm not going to try that. If you want to know my foundation collection and you want to see a video, comment below and I'll do a video, because I don't own a lot of foundations, liquids. I own like 300 powders because I'm always trying to set something because I'm so oily. But I probably only have like 6 or 7 foundations, and probably only like 3 of them are high-end. So I really, when I got this gift card, wanted a high-end foundation. And so, yeah, either Tarte or Smashbox. I think that's all that's left because I have Stila, the Stila Stay All Day foundation. And that is what I'm wearing today. I went back. Today's Friday. I wore the Becca all week, no go. So today's Friday, and I'm wearing the Stila Stay All Day foundation. So I went back to that. I have the MAC, which is almost done, and I probably will not buy that again. I don't know. If I do, I have to mix MAC. I have to mix it because it's too orange. I have to mix it with a lighter color. And I usually choose like a BB cream or something in a way lighter color to mix those with. I don't buy 2 of those foundations. I'm not going to spend 32 and 32 or 35 and 35. Usually I'll find a light BB cream in the store and mix it with it. So I don't have that many foundations, but I don't mind doing a foundation video for you guys. So gonna go in here and get the Tarte or the Smashbox, whichever one they have in my color. I'm also debating about Too Faced. I don't know about Too Faced foundation. I know they had a new one to come out, but I don't know, man. It's aggravating looking for foundations if you want the truth. I love playing in makeup and stuff like that, but it's aggravating looking for foundations, trying to find your right shade and not knowing what has red undertones, what has orange undertones, what has yellow. I know I have yellow undertones, but sometimes I buy stuff and it has a red undertone and then I'm embarrassed for the rest of the day after I look in the mirror after it settles. So anyways, yeah, so once again, the Becca foundation is being returned. It's not what I wanted it to be. I'm not knocking you as far as trying it. I can't say that if somebody else comes up with a different solution that I won't get a sample of it and try it again. But I'm really mad because Ulta, I asked them for samples, and they said they don't give samples because you can return the items. I told the girl, I said, first of all, you're not making any sense, because you give a sample from a sample bottle that you already have open, just like Sephora. I said, nobody's going to return the bottle because nobody's buying it. It's a sample bottle. And she was like, yeah, but we return. I said, you still not making any sense. I said, you have a primer here. It's a tester. You telling me I could test it in the store? Why can't you put a sample in a little thing? Because nobody's going to buy this tester. Nobody's going to return this tester. She just was making me so mad because she wasn't making any sense. We don't do samples because we allow you to return our makeup. It doesn't matter if I can return it or not. I still may want to try it first instead of running back and forth to the store. You have a tester out here. You telling me I could test it in the store? I'm about to start bringing my own little empty containers and just putting some in there when ain't nobody looking and make my own tester. Because you ain't making no sense. You know? You have a tester there. I come in there already beat. I don't want to test your primer right now when I walk in there. My face is already done. I'm going to test your primer. I had to walk away from her, y'all, because I try to be nice to everybody or whatever, but she wasn't making any sense. I just walked away. I just thank you, honey, and went on about my business. So, yeah. So now that I stopped, I won't keep you guys any longer. This is on my way to Ulta now before work. They open at 10. This is getting returned. See you guys the next time we play in our makeup.